Mr. Conrad Sangma, thank you very much for joining us. Mr. Sangma, 2 exit polls, they say that you are going to fall just short, about 5 odd seats short of a simple majority. How do you look at these polls?
Well, we have been maintaining from day one that we expect to get higher seats than last time, and we hope to move closer to the halfway mark. And the exit polls seem to be suggesting the similar trend. And of course, we hope that the numbers are better than the exit polls. But then Meghalaya has never seen a single party government since 1972, that was in the 50 years back. And from that time, it's always been a fractured mandate. So it's very difficult for a political party to get full numbers. So let us see the real numbers when they come out, and then we will decide on how to move forward.
Mr. Sangma, as you say that the Meghalaya has never delivered a simple majority in over 5 decades. So I would like to ask you, considering that this trend continues, in that case, would you go looking for a new alliance partner, because obviously you will need one, or the one with whom you are already in an alliance with?
So as I said, that we will see the situation as it unfolds on the 2nd, and therefore, we are keeping all our options open, and then we'll decide on how to move forward.
No, when you say, Mr. Sangma, all options open, does that mean that the option of going with the BJP or with the TMC or with certain other smaller players, all those options are open, including TMC?
You see, we have always believed in one thing, that whenever we take any decision, whether it's as a party or whether it's as a government, for us the main factor is the interest of the people and what is in the best interest of the people of the state. And therefore, we will decide that based on what is in the best interest of the state.
Mr. Sangma, why didn't you go into a pre-poll alliance with the BJP? After all, you were in a government with them. Now, many would see this as perhaps lack of confidence in an alliance partner.
So I just want to make this clear once again, that after I had taken over as the president of the National People's Party in 2016, after my late father, late P.S. Sangma, had passed away, I was very clear to the party leaders that as a political party, when we go to elections, we must not have pre-poll, because we are diluting our ideology if we do that. When we go to elections, we should fight based on our ideologies. And if you look at the elections since 2016 till now, all the elections, be it Assam, be it Manipur, be it Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal, Lok Sabha, we have always contested on our own without any pre-poll. So this election is no different. It is based on the principle that we must go to the people with our ideologies.
And at the same time, if you fall short of numbers, then go looking for an alliance partner. Whoever gets you the best. I won't use the word deal.
See, we have to always realize. Yeah. So what is important to realize, that election is different from government formation. Now, in an election, if the people of the state give us a fractured mandate, then it is left to the political parties then to find out what will be the best possible way to give a stable government to the people of the state. So we have limited options once the mandate of the people comes in. But if the people give a mandate to us with full majority, then obviously the situation is different. So therefore, election fighting is one part, but if the mandate is fractured, then obviously we don't have a choice but to talk to people and other parties to find a way to give a stable government.
Mr. Sangma, you see, the BJP has often been accused by many people in the opposition, particularly in Meghalaya, of being anti-Christian. There were in the run-up to Meghalaya poll, several poll issues related to corruption, scams and law and order. Reopening of coal mining has been a major poll promise of all parties in these elections. I want to know from you how much of this has had or did play on your mind when you decided to walk it alone or go alone?
So, as I said, when we fight the elections, we are fighting on our ideology. So, obviously, when we go to the people, we stick to certain principles and certain.
Would you like to specify
our
what that
constitutional,
ideology is?
Objectives.
Because in the national context, Mr. Sangma, the
So we
BJP
stand
very
for the
clearly
people of
has its
the-
own ideology. We know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So therefore, we have been always very clear that the National People's Party is working towards providing a platform for the Northeast. We have been very clear that the people of the Northeast have certain concerns and there are certain issues that are common to the states of the Northeast. We have felt that the Northeast normally gets divided among themselves and we are not able to produce the numbers at the national level to be able to give a strong voice. I mean, a basic political point. And hence, we have always worked with that ideology that we would like to be that platform. And while we have our own concerns as a state or as different communities or tribes, there are certain things that are common to all of us. And hence, if there is a political party that can then give the voice to the Northeast, then we will be able to address those issues at the national level. So that's what we have been trying to work towards. And obviously, the fact that, the ideologies of different political parties differ. That's the reason why we are different political parties. And we may not agree on many things. But then that's how life is, and that's how relationships are, and that's how coalition is also.
Mr. Sangma is a tough nut to crack today.
But then in certain situations, we do have to work out.
No, not telling
so we do have to work out a way to how to move forward. So that's how it is.
You're being a tough nut to crack today, Mr. Sangma, not telling us what your next move is going to be. Hopefully, on the 2nd of March, when we meet you, when we speak to you, we should have a clearer idea of which way the wind is blowing. Thank you very much, Mr. Sangma, for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.